according to Credit Suisse. Total wealth in the world grew 6% this year. It's the fastest rate since 2012, and it grew to 280 trillion. In coming years, the credit predicts that the wealthy will continue to fare best, widening the inequality gap largely brought on by the financial crisis. So we'll see how that turns out in a couple of years, right? Now, teen retailer Forever 21 may have been hacked. Now, I guess they get your information when you're signing in on and getting clothes and stuff like that. So Forever 21 has been hacked, and investigators are looking into the potential data breach reported by a third party that would have exposed the credit card information from its in-store purchases made from March through October. Affected stores and time frames are still unknown. Dozens of companies have been hacked this year, from Equifax to Whole Foods. I know, you know, and those seniors who have issues with sharing their information, this is one of the reasons why they take issue with that, right? Because then you can get hacked and turn out to be a situation where all your information is now in somebody else's hands. What do you say? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my dad doesn't deal with any, he does cash only.
Oh, he's a cash only guy for that very reason.
I'm like so old school, but I kind of understand that sometimes being old school is necessary.
All right, now the Food and Drug Administration, this is your neck of the woods, right, has approved, guess what, the world's first digital drug. The pill, Amplify My Sight, is equipped with an ingestible sensor to track whether patients with mental illness have taken their medication.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You think that's cool? But we have gone straight, what's that movie where they can like find everything? Yeah, they can scan you and get things and locate you. I think, you know, I don't know. I'm on both sides. I like what you're saying. If it can tell me about my mental illness patients haven't taken their medication, because that's very important.
It'd be kind of cool for diabetic patients, like you can do your blood without you pricking your fingers every day.
Is that what, it didn't say
it doesn't do all of that. It doesn't say that, but down the road, you know, I would think.
He's like, that's where it's going?
Yeah, I know some people don't like that part. They get sick because they're not testing their blood.
Interesting. Well, while collaboration has become more common in healthcare and technology, experts have expressed concerns over patient privacy. Now, we just talked about Forever 21 getting hacked, and then now you can find where I am with this chip that's inside of me. I don't know if it's dissolvable after I take my medication or what. I don't know how that's going to work. So we'll see how it plays itself out in the long run. Now, on the fashion front, Walmart is going high fashion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know how they're going to do that? Luxury brand Lord & Taylor has made a deal with the retailer to open a flagship store on Walmart.com. So you know that I reported earlier a couple of weeks ago how the Lord & Taylor closed its flagship New York City location. And so in doing so, because this high-end department store is facing weak sales and slow traffic, they decided that they were going to work with Walmart and see if the collaboration may fight against Amazon, which has been making its own push into the fashion world. So Lord & Taylor coming to Walmart.com. I don't know if it's going to get here in time for, no, it's not. It says spring of 2018. So we've got a while, the shoppers that are out there.
Easter fashion.
Oh yeah, that's a good time. Yeah, because Lord & Taylor is known for that kind of clothing for Easter, yeah, the Easter time of the day. That's a good one, Chef David. Not only are you, right, you know today is Wednesday, and I forgot to mention it's Hump Day, and Hump Day means house music. We play house music around here on Wednesday, so that, you know, you got to get over the week. The week heading into Friday is Hump Day, so we play house music on our breaks and everything, so everybody can have a good time, especially on a day like it is out there now where it is cloudy and rainy and carrying on. I want you to have a good time and celebrate with a little bit of house music on your lunch break. That sound good?
Sounds great to me.
Yeah. All right, so now, at the end of my show, I do a quote, but I think I'm going to start doing the idea of the day in the beginning of the show. So now the best idea in the world isn't worth anything unless you execute it. Would you not agree?
If you don't do the work, you're not going to it's just a dream is a dream.
Right, a dream is a dream. Right. It's not real until you start doing something. So you know Shark Tank Judge Robert, he is the one who says that, you know, it's not worth anything. You can have the greatest idea, but it's not worth anything unless you execute it. And he said, I've met a lot of people who are afraid to start a task or take a risk because they are scared to fail. The problem with that line of thinking is, if you don't start, haven't you already failed?
It's true.
You know, isn't that a saying that's out there? Nothing beats a failure but a try, right? Like if you don't, nobody can understand that sometimes. It's hard to get that across to the young. But really basically what he's saying is that you've already failed. Trying is not failing. Trying is trying.
Right.
So push yourself and go outside your boundaries is the only way to get ahead, everybody. Because you know, I'm here based on trying something I had no idea.
Baptized by fire by trying.
Right, I just tried it. I was like, let's do 90 days. Let's see how this little radio thing works.
But you're doing a good job.
Well, I thank you. I'm having fun.
Okay.
You know, like I didn't know it was fun.
Okay.
I don't think I knew it was fun. So it's fun. So I enjoy it, and I enjoy being able to educate, enrich, and empower our listeners by bringing people like yourself, who today is a double header, really, because we're going to be talking a little bit about healthy eating, which I do on Tuesdays. But because our chef does doing some good in the hood, like I'm going to tell you all about it. We're going to be right back, listen to a little bit of this house music, and we're going to learn what Chef David Blackman is doing good in the hood to help our homeless on the streets of Chicago. We'll be right back. You're listening to Urban Broadcast Media. Y'all had too much moving going on around here.
Latson.
Hey.
Ira Latson.
Okay. Hey, Ira.
That's my boy.
Hey, Sharita and Cheryl. We gotta say hi to people now.
Right.
Hey, Michelle.
She asked about the real.
Hey, Rachel. Okay, she did. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Frank. Hey, Tim. Hey, Cheryl. Elaine. Oh my goodness. Louis. Ivan. Tamiko. Hey, everybody. Everybody want to be on here and learn how to cook from David.
That's it. Y'all didn't tune in if I wasn't on the show, right? That's it. It's not because, you know.
Some of these are my regulars. They in here all the time, and I love you, and I appreciate you, Cam and Cheryl and Denise, and my cousin Gina. Where you at, Gina? I don't see you, Gina. Where are you, Gina? You know, you got to say something, otherwise you get pushed out of the way. And Michelle's up here on Empower Hour. Hey, Michelle. That's my Sarah.
Okay.
And she does a lot of good cooking. Michelle does, so she might learn something from Chef to add on to her repertoire.
Ask some questions. I'm just gonna make a simple.
You said what?
We're gonna ask some questions. I know. Ask questions.
Yeah, you can ask questions here, or you can call. Don't be asking me how I'm doing on the show, Daryl. I'm on the show.
How you doing?
I know, right?
Right. You see her face. She's doing fine. This is live. She's great. You know, y'all should have seen her hour ago though.
You know what? Don't be telling my behind the scenes.
I seen her hour ago.
Behind the scenes. What? I know. Where's my light right here? Is not this one. Okay. There we go.
See how he looks. How she looks.
Can you hear the house music? Okay, you gotta listen to the house music now. Oh, no.
No, my dentist, he does my teeth with house music.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh.
It kind of messes with my emotions. Like, do I jam or do I just try to relax? What I do?
Okay, so are we doing the food first? What are we doing?
Whatever.
We'll do the doing good in the hood first, and then we can talk about some of that and the school and what you've done with the school. We'll do all of that.
Cool.
Like, who are you to even be listening to you talk about cooking?
For a whole hour, I'm here. So you can tune out if you want to, but I'll still be here for a whole hour.
To 12:55.
12:55.
12:55. 55 minutes.
5 minutes. Well, actually, 49 minutes, 38
I know, right? You know what? I can see right now. All my cooking people, y'all are just lively. I had Kyle Kelly from Cajun Connoisseur on 43rd. He was in here, and his wife, lovely wife, just lively. The two of them.
We go, it's either or. We be lively or we be like, food's good.
It's pretty boring.
I'm fine. I mean, how do you feel? Yes. One word answer. You like, damn, give me some more. How long you been cooking?
Well, that's because you just behind the scene and you cooking it, so you're not used to the people.
No, you know,
like some of the big chefs are the ones that come out and start talking to their customers and really being a people person.
Tables, right.
Yeah.
There's whole classes they have in culinary school now on this whole
engaging in the kitchen
and being able to be more of a character.
Yes. yes.
So they have whole classes on that, and I'm like, okay, you know.
Okay. Well, like you said, everybody can't do it naturally.
Yeah. Well,
Everybody says
I'm
this is
shy.
natural for me.
I'm real shy.
Hey, am I shy? I'm not gonna even lie like that. I'm not shy. But I would, like I said, I would have never guessed this would be a line of things to do for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I was all about real estate. And
How long you been doing this?
6 weeks.
What? 6 weeks. And she taking it like a pro. She used to be on WBON from 6
Hey,
to
I ain't
9 in the
leaving
morning.
urban broadcast media.
We can't say that? Oh my goodness. I just got censored, so we can't say that. So she should stay here and we should blow this out.
Yes. We blowing up UBM,
Yeah, blow it up.
Urban Broadcast Media, where every day is Black History Month.
Every
See?
day.
Yes.
Right. See, that wasn't on the broadcast, so we good.
Talk up in the microphone, too.
All right.
Hello, and welcome back to Urban Broadcast Media. This is Bertina Power. You are listening to Empower Hour, where our goal is to educate, enrich, and empower our listeners. And so today, as we know, Wednesdays is my hump day, where we house music day, and we usually are focused on doing good in the hood. And we are also doing that today, but it's a double header because Chef David Blackman, yes, is also, he does good in the hood in so many ways, but then he's also a great chef that I wanted to make sure he shared some of his get ready for post-Thanksgiving culinary recipes with you all, or some thoughts and ideas to make sure that you are eating healthy with all of that good food that's gonna be around.
Yes.
For like a weekend. Right? Like it starts on like Tuesday or Wednesday and it's all the way till Monday. So and you're going from house to house to house and plates coming home and you know, all that good stuff. So we just want to make sure that everybody's doing good. Now, first of all, Chef Blackman. Let's back up. So you graduated from Lynn Bloom, yes.
Class of 88.
Yeah, okay, we're not talking about that. All right, so then after Lynn Bloom, where?
Went to Chicago State University, received a degree in journalism, Kendall College certification in culinary arts.
Okay.
University of Chicago, master's in sociology.
Okay, so sociology and cooking.
It's all social.
It's also
full social.
Gotcha.
And that's how I got to know why people do what they do.
And why they eat what they eat.
And food can be the fix to all, you know.
Well, okay. Well, food, we don't want to eat when we're depressed and eat
You
with
eat
others.
when you're depressed.
I know, but you don't
celebrate.
I know, but we do that. But is that good though?
Well,
all the
you
time.
don't want to do a lot of it.
Okay, all right. That's why I just want to make sure.
Don't eat all the ice cream. Have a scoop of ice cream.
Just one scoop, be happy.
Eat the whole pint.
Have just one chocolate bar, not the whole bag of mini chocolates.
Don't drink the whole beverage. You know. Like
Okay, all right. So chef, so cooking. Was there cooking in your history in your early days at home, mom, grandma?
Well, I'm the baby of the family.
Okay.
And I like just hanging with my mom. I'm also a mama's boy.
Okay. All right,
So so I would hang out with my mom. She had to do all the food on the table. So she taught me first. My first cooking thing was learning how to melt butter in a skillet.
Without burning it.
Without burning it.
Yeah, that's the keys. Right, without burning it.
And so that was like my first job. But then it started going to, I like breakfast. So I was doing omelets and making waffles and pancakes.
Well, once you got the butter down, then the omelet was easy to follow, right? Yes.
So my older brothers, they used to bring their girlfriends over and like, yo, my baby brother would make us breakfast. And they would give me money for like video games, you know, so.
Just so that you could cook breakfast for them and their girlfriend.
Right. Now, as a teenager, I started selling cookies.
Okay.
So I don't know if you remember this a little bit.
I don't know if I remember this. Butter cookies?
I was selling chocolate chip pecan cookies.
No.
I was selling oatmeal raisin cookies.
Everybody's loving that. Some of my little folk must be remembering those days.
I was hustling. I was like the cookie king in Inglewood, you know. So,
okay, all right.
Certain gangs, they knew me. I can go across certain gang lines. Like, he good. That's a cookie kid.
That's a cookie
cops
kid.
knew me.
Gotcha.
But I found out some of the girls was great way to get a girlfriend.
All right. Well, we're married now, though, right?
I'm married, and food again.
Uh-huh.
She likes him tall and 6'7", but she married like 5'9", and light skin.
Because you cooked well.
Crab cakes and mac and cheese.
I know that's right.
that's the thing.
Those are two good favorites of mine right
Courting.
Mhm.
I ask a person what they like to eat, and if I get a third date with you, that's gonna be on the table.
That's gonna be on the table. All right, sounds good. But we no more dates for you. You're married, and you all have children. How many children?
Twins. Born
Twins.
Like the kids from Blackish, like everyone says, my kids like Jack and Diane from Blackish. And
Really?
yeah, my daughter does have glasses and a sneaky face, so she does.
She does. Okay. All right. So and what? How old are they?
They're 13, and they are attending Lim as well.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they're in the 8th grade program.
Legacy. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, good. I'm glad you're in there so we can make sure Brandon gets in. All right. Yes.
Right.
All right. We're gonna take a station break and get back to what it is that you do it good in the hood and what recipe you brought today. I think you are taking a chicken salad and making it a turkey salad. Is that what it is?
What to do with your leftovers?
What to do with the leftover turkey. Sounds good. You're listening to Urban Broadcast Media. I'm Bertina Powell. We'll be right back with Chef David Blackman. Yes. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey, Daphne, Rachel, and Cheryl, and Robin. Oh, my God. Look at all these people. Hey,
Wow.
Levette. All these people are
Hey, Chef Fuller, Chef Dave Fuller.
And David Fuller,
The collard greens are awesome on the hotline.
Hey,
At your nearest
Sydney.
Mariano's.
Is that who that is?
Yeah,
It's
he's
Samira.
responsible for the collard greens.
Hey, David and Bertina from Samira Hooks and Woodlawn.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Robin. I didn't know you were helping the homeless. I want to help. See, that's what we're gonna talk about. How people might be able to join in and help.
I'm plugging. It's a new thing.
We're gonna tell you.
I say it's not the new thing. It's the thing we should.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you. We're gonna tell you how to help. Johanna, can this light turn a little bit this way?
I
can't believe I looked into it, 'cause now-
here.
I just want to brighten this now that we over here so that y'all can have.
Yeah. What you think?
Okay,
I
that's
look
good.
all ghosty now.
Making you look thinner. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you know, thin or big, kind of.
And so then you're gonna bring the food, and when you bring the food, we'll bring everything down.
You
Okay.
guys should see this contraption she has right here. It's kind of like different.
Hey.
Gotta get me one of those. What's this called? A selfie 4-pod or something? Selfie stand.
She can't hear.
This is the station break. I'm rocking my Akarama 2017.
Talking all about it, she didn't even hear me.
I know.
Right.
He talking to you.
What you saying? What you?
I was talking to the Facebook crowd out there. They heard me.
What don't be saying? What
She
you
didn't
saying,
hear
man?
me because she had her headphones.
I know,
on.
right? I can't hear with my
I was
headphones
talking about
on.
that time in 1987.
87?
When we were in the hallways and I.
Was I? Yes. Yes. And then what happened?
Can't really say.
Oh, you know what? You was a lie.
She had the coolest daddy. All right, Mr. Powers used to shoot all the
He is listening
Lil
to-
Bloom shows
he's
and
usually
everything.
listening.
Right, then he'd sell them to us students at $20 a cassette. This man was the first baller because we wanted to get all the shows. I want to see the play. Oh, Mr. Powers shot the play.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Powers, can I go? Oh, yes,
my,
$20.
yeah, my daddy was the first
Hustler.
legal pimp.
Yeah, he was pimping us stuff.
He was like legal pimp.
You know, $20 in the 80s, that's a lot of money. That's like $60. in the
He was a
80s.
legal pimp.
He was hitting us up, and we were paying that man to get those videos because we want to see ourselves perform.
I know that's right.
Shoot. I did Heavy D in the show, and I was like, I gotta see this. So he was like $20. You know, and you study hard on your class. He's taught chemistry. Right?
You said who?
Your father taught chemistry.
Chemistry.
Chemistry. Yep. No about your
Chemistry.
acids and your bases, son. Your acids and your bases. Okay.
And he was good for making sure. Hello. Oh,
That's the
what
ad.
kind of commercial is that?
Don't you? I hate it when ads or on the radio they do things like alarms, like how the ambulance is going by. You're, and you drive on the street you're like, what? You're
That's not
looking
really-
for the fire truck or something. I hate it when the raps remixes got that.
She brought us with some house music, but hey, that's okay. We'll have that for the next break. This is Bertina Power. You are listening to Urban Broadcast Media's newest show, Empower Hour. And I have in the studio with me none other than Chef David Blackman. He put down his chef knives And you started teaching the youth the trade. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing with that, David.
Back in 2007, I left my last restaurant, which was a restaurant in Brownsville called Blue 47.
Blue 47.
Back then, a lot of teachers would ask me to come talk to their kids, and I would go to like Dunbar and Simeon, and they had really nice culinary labs that they set up, and I would talk to the kids about how many hours I'm working, how hard it is, but I enjoy my job. So my whole speech is about enjoying what you do. It may not be a chef, it may be hairstylist, it may be an electrician, it may be, you may be an engineer or a doctor. As long as you enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So pursue that, pursue happiness. And so it got downtown, hey, talk to the kids, well, think about working for us. And,
CPS.
Yeah, CPS. And I was like, at first, like, I don't know about you guys. But I took the job because, you know, my wife blessed the family with twins. And, you know, to be a restaurateur, a chef, and a father was pretty hard.
It was pretty hard, yeah.
I made the choice to do this and also saw a need that we got kids in the city, I show them more. And it became a passion. Now it's like ministry for me to actually show kids and empower them. I have 3 E's, and we'll talk about that later.
I know, but what's your motto? Because your motto is quite similar to mine.
Engage them. We have to engage. These kids they have a new way of thinking. You got to engage that new way of thinking. Then you can educate them, and with that, you empower them.
Right.
And that's what my 3 E's are about. So that's my approach when I talk to any student I'm around, and I'm in 58 high schools now, and 3,000 kids are under my tutelage.
But the reality, though, Chef, is would these young urban individuals have an opportunity to get this close to a chef and understand and explain this career?
That's what the program is about.
I know that's what, right, because they wouldn't have, right?
Yeah, right. So they didn't have this when we were in high school.
Right.
So call me hating, call me jealous.
No, it's okay.
But
I want my money back from Hampton too, but they got going on.
I'm hating on y'all because, you know, but they now have opportunities to be in front of all sort of chefs in the city. Chicago is full of so many James Beard Award-winning chefs. The James Beard Awards is like the Oscar for culinary arts. We have a lot in the city, and a lot of times I give them opportunities to network, cook right next to these chefs.
Right next to
them. A lot of them now working at these restaurants. A lot of students working for Rick Bayless. Thank you, Rick Bayless. A lot of them working for Chipotle right now. Chipotle has mad benefits. People don't know about that.
Okay.
They pay $5,000 a year for you to go to college after 1 year of employment at Chipotle.
At Chipotle. All right.
People talk about that.
See, I'm talking about, because you just think it's just another fast food restaurant like the rest of them, but apparently they have worked it out so that they are ensuring education.
A lot of them do.
Okay.
And so I let students know this. So what we do now is we paint a pathway. You work for this person. Was it good? Was it fun? Like, yeah, you enjoyed it. Want to continue on? Okay. How about college?
Okay.
And in some cases, what's sad is a lot of our kids may not probably be ready for college.
Right.
Maybe
not yet. Right. Which is why we try to do some things, or you know, some of the organizations work with them as early as 5th and 6th grade.
That's his need.
Okay.
But and now we're catching up on this.
Right.
But I'm getting them at 15, 16. So can I get you now? Give you some skills. You got certifications. Get a job. And then college will come within you. So that's the thing. So that's what we will hope. If you don't want to go to college, you can work in the industry.
Now, but your program through CPS has also allowed for assistance for some of these kids to get college scholarships, though, right?
We have various competitions throughout the school year for our culinary arts students. We give out close to $1 million in scholarships every year.
$1 million every year. $1 million. Sounds good to me. Sounds like a lot of money. Sounds like a lot of good education too.
Yeah, they're going to Johnson & Wales. They're going to CIA, the Culinary Institute of America, Kendall College, SUP, Illinois Institute of IA, the Illinois. The Art Institute of Arts. Okay. Okay, so they're giving full rides, quarter rides. Students are really seeing that they can actually, go on and achieve and go up to post-secondary success.
And in some ways, if I can get a jump or a leap into that school, I can then maybe with my skills I've learned work part-time at a restaurant or somewhere else while continuing school, and then, like you said, have a program that is paying $5,000 toward the rest of my education for going to school. So there's just ways. You can't just sit down and think, and you need to bring me all of my money, sit it right in front of me for me to go to school, but make a plan. That's what you said. You sort of work with the kids, make a plan.
And also, since a lot of other schools like to talk, 100% of our students are going to college or not leaving that school. 100% of my students all get industry level certifications. They get their Safe Serve, that's nationally recognized. They get their state food sanitation license, and they get their City of Chicago food sanitation license.
That come through this culinary school program.
Makes them highly employed.
Highly employable. Well, that is great. That sounds really good. Now, you have you've been a chef now for how many years?
Close to 25 years.
25 years. Gray hair doesn't mean that now. But so you're doing good in the hood, which is what I want to highlight today on my Wednesday, is that you, along with some of your other chef buddies, I think some of them are on Facebook now saying hi to us, hi other chefs, hi, that you all are going down to Lower Wacker once a month, pulling out your grills and knives and good food.
Yeah, good
hot food.
Hot restaurant quality food.
Not sandwiches or anything. Nothing wrong with giving those things out. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Let's be clear. Nothing wrong with that. Food is food. Like I tell my kid, if you're hungry, you'll eat. But what you're doing is once a month, you all are coming together and going down there and cooking this hot food and giving them hot food, not soup, hot food.
Yeah.
What are some of the dishes you all are doing down there?
Grilled chicken breast with a salad with the lemon and aioli dressing, garlic bread, mashed potatoes like with the butter and the parsley and fresh parsley and salt, pepper, just
some onions
in there.
chives and guys.
Right, just good like.
Now, why did you bring that today? I'm hungry. I'm homeless.
Back
I'm hungry.
No, that was supposed to be healthy, but I bring food that's like comfort food. So I'm not just saying, everything in life, in moderation.
Right, so, but in this case, if I'm not eating, if I'm homeless and I'm not eating foods on a regular basis, something like that is actually very nourishing to my body to have, some more fats and some more carbs and things like that that I'm not getting on a regular basis. So they're not overeating down there in this case scenario. This would be it's a bonus, it's a perk.
But I mean, like, if we're making comfort food, like when you make comfort food at home, don't you put heart in it? You make it with love. So really, we're transferring love.
You're transferring love. Well, that's good.
That's why here it is.
That's why you're doing good in the hood, and you and the other chefs. Now, I also know that some people are probably sitting in here and listening to us and saying, "I want to help chefs do that. That sounds like a good project," or "I want to be a part of it." Do y'all have a set time you do it, or is this something you do based on your schedule?
I think that's something that we're going to start working on now.
Is it to have a defined day and time?
And it's kind of hard because a lot of us are private chefs.
Right.
So, sometimes we've got to make some money.
Right.
When jobs call, we're going to go.
And you all do this out of your pocket. You're not getting funded for this food, right?
It's my tithing. Right. I'm not a member of any particular church. Okay. This is my tithing with my God that I do. I was given skills, so I'm going to give back 10, 15%, if not more, to people because this skill's been given to me.
This skill's been given to you. What a blessing, what a blessing. And I think that is just, what a way to honor that, as you would say, that gift and that you have been blessed upon. And so you all go down there, and if anybody wants to help you, what do they need to do? Because some people might, they're not cooks. They might not be cooks, but they'd be willing to go buy the food and the groceries and bring them and come down here and help serve them and plates. You need all of that stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're going to, down the road, we're going to drop what we need, plates. We're going to need some protein items, vegetables. So we're going to start drawing a thing. I'm probably putting a list out on the internet and saying, hey, if anybody wants to fill these requirements, it helps. Okay. Quentin Love, I'm just going to give a name. He has a bunch of restaurants around the south and west side of Chicago. He does it big time. Okay. And a lot of chefs, they cook all through, for 48 hours straight at his place on the west side. We go in 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm making 5 pans of sweet potatoes. Gotcha. Another chef comes in, he's making 48 gallons of greens. I'm like, dude, that's a lot of washing. But we do it because then he'll open up on Thanksgiving. He would feed the homeless all day long. Same thing for Christmas. Okay. So there's a brother who's doing it on the west side alone. Okay. But he puts a call out. A lot of food companies donate food. And then we get food from the food pantry if need be. But a lot of times, I'm buying them out.
You're buying them out your pocket, and people can do that. So you can go to, you have a Facebook page, just David Blackman?
It is David Blackman at Facebook. And then my fan page is Chef David Blackman.
Okay, so Chef David Blackman.
BLACKMON.
Blackman.
MAN. That guy.
He's somebody different.
He's one of the
Okay, so Chef Blackman, M-O-N, or David Blackman, go to his page and you will keep them, you'll let them know when you're getting ready to go out and if there are any items that you might want to do, and then tag us, myself for sure, so that those who have been watching want to know how to get on and help you. That is great. I mean, these are the kinds of things that I am finding enjoyment and giving back to, because grassroots individuals like yourself, you're not doing this for fame. You're not doing this for the TV. You're not doing this for anything. You're doing it, as you said, is your gift back to what it is you've been gifted. And then in doing so, I still feel like it is a way, there's a need to draw some attention and congratulate you and thank you and, you know, and just give you another push to keep going through the next, how many years have you been doing it now?
Another 25 years.
No, giving the food to the homeless?
Oh, this has been year 3.
Year 3, right. So we want to push you on to another 15, 20 years of being able to do this and growing it to whatever capacity you see. And you might have some of those young chefs that you're working with begin to come on and help you and take a part of that.
I'm actually finding more chefs that are actually doing it.
Okay.
I got a friend, Bill Jones, another chef out there. Hey, Bill, what's up? I found out Bill's doing it. I'm like, man, we need to connect. He did a live thing. Like,
okay.
It's so good to do it. I'm like, we need to connect because I'm doing it too.
Right.
So now we'll get more and more chefs together. We all set up a bunch of tables. That's just going to be awesome.
And then awesome, and then that way you can contribute what your specialty are. So you got a specialty. What's a Chef David Blackman knock the door down? People want to beg you and plead you give over their first child for it.
I mean, you know, I like to smoke a lot of meats. So
okay.
I do like smoked chicken thighs.
Okay.
Things like that. I did beef tenderloin one time.
Okay. Is that the one somebody's begging you to?
No,
give
that's
them a recipe?
A crown beef roast.
Okay.
And she just wants to know where to get a good beef roast from. And I was like, okay, yeah, I go to this place, you know, so.
Okay.
I'm always willing to help people, but if you ask me for a recipe, I might get a little mad because I'm like, that's work. I gotta write a recipe down, take time out, pay me. But I'm just kidding. But there's a lot of recipes on the internet. But when people want my opinion of what's the best olive oil or salt or butter, I'm always willing to give you my 5 cents on what I use and what I think.
And what you think. I know I've had the peach cobbler that is the kind that you might, what they say, make you want to smack somebody's mama, right? Because, yeah, that was so good. The peach cobbler was so very good, right? Just wrong to have food that tastes that good. So anyway, so Chef, so today, let's talk about, before we start showing everybody what it is. So you say take your basic chicken salad, and you're making it so that we can put the turkey we have left over from Thanksgiving in it.
Right. Now, I would say my chicken salad is not, I was going to say, so basic.
Okay.
A lot of people think chicken salad is a chicken salad with celery, some pickled relish, some mayonnaise in there. That's basic chicken salad.
Okay.
Mine, instead of mayonnaise, we're using Greek yogurt. And I'm trying to get more of our people to look at Greek yogurt as a different type of condiment.
Okay.
All right. We don't sell a lot of Greek yogurt in the African American neighborhoods. If you go to grocery stores, you might see a couple tubs here and there. The rest of the yogurt has all that sweetened,
the fruit flavor, the key lime, like the strawberry. Okay, not that yogurt.
Right. Unflavored Greek yogurt, and using that instead of mayonnaise, like in your deviled eggs. You can use it in other like creamy based salads.
Okay. Now why is that?
But now you're also doubling your protein. We need protein. It helps burn fat.
Okay.
It's a fuel that's needed for the body. It helps regenerate your cells. If you're a vegetarian, you can have this as another type of protein. It helps also breaks down enzymes to help your body regulate.
Okay.
So
so the Greek yogurt can do this in place of the mayonnaise. So this in the mayonnaise. What other basic menu item could a Greek yogurt replace?
It can also, I use Greek yogurt like it's a secret. I will take my chicken before I grill it, I season it and also lay it in Greek yogurt. That makes the chicken real tender and keeps it juicy.
Okay.
Chicken breast, and then I'll put it on the grill, put those nice marks on there. That's something that the Indian people do. I'm from India. Okay. And I just saw that trick. I was like in a tandoori.
So you roll it in the Greek yogurt before putting it on the grill.
And you let it sit in there. There's like acids in Greek yogurt that are gonna work with that protein. Okay. And it's just like bonds it, melds it. And so when you're cooking it, it's gonna keep it juicy.
Are you chefs that are out there working on this,
Verifying that.
So Matoya says no recipe, just a plate, please, and thank you. She said to do that. And Cam says her friend Margaret Queen from Connecticut is listening in and watching now. Hey Margaret, thanks for watching. All right. So and Cam is a great chef. She does a lot of good cooking too. So I'm sure she is going to benefit from that. So some of the other things I see you have that you put in your salad: seedless grapes, sliced. Yes. Celery, obviously, I think celery is a basic. Cranberries you like to put in there.
Same with that Thanksgiving thing.
Right, and some shallot. 2 tablespoons of shallot, and the Dijon mustard. That gives it a little. That might give it a little twang. Yeah, a little something in the back, and then of course your bagel, tarragon, and salt and pepper to taste.
Right.
That's what you're saying, right? So now, is this something that we're gonna show them when we come back from?
Something I'm gonna do real quick.
All right, we're gonna show you how quick and easy this is if you're watching. So if you're not and you're listening to us, you can go to UBM on YouTube, our channel there, or Facebook, and log in if you have not, or join me on Empower Hour or Bertina Power's Facebook page. And when we come back from listening to a little bit more of our house music on this hump day, we want to first again thank David Blackman for what he is continuing to do good in the hood, along with all the other chefs out there. You all keep doing good in the hood and feeding the homeless on Lower Wacker Drive. I'm sure they are immensely grateful and appreciative of that. But we're going to see what this turkey salad instead of chicken salad all looks like when we come right back after these messages. You're listening to Urban Broadcast Media.
So y'all gonna set up now?
Okay.
You gonna set up now?
Yeah, it's my house music that we were jamming to just a little while ago. Hey. Let's see who else is out here. She's like, I got chills. Go, chef. That was from Robin. I guess with your and she said, twisted 20 years and you never made her meal. What's wrong with that? Hey, cousin Sherry, Maurice, Yolanda, Gina. Was $20. Yeah, that was a little high for the 80s. Talking about my daddy, her uncle. She was talking about the $20.
Daddy was hustling us $20 for a video, a VHS video.
Hey, everybody over there. Okay, we're gonna set up. Let's get the food. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we got all of this. Here, let me unplug you for now. Get your stuff. All right, we gotta find a way to set this up so everybody can see what's going on. You gonna come on this side?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Okay, let's just unplug this and bring me around to this side so we don't get any food on the equipment.
Drop this off for one more. I think I'm gonna drop some of this off.
You said what happened?
Monroe at Dunbar because he needs to cheer up.
We cooking on my show. This is my first cooking on the show.
All them kids.
Oh my goodness.
My brother needs.
Y'all know I don't even eat this kind of food, but it smells so good.
So, who's out there in TV land?
Huh?
Who's out there?
This is YouTube
Video,
and
That house is a
Facebook UBM.
Cool.
The smells going on in this room right now.
Right, it's all coming together.
What am I smelling? No, it's not that.
You're smelling like the shallots.
Just everything coming all together. Okay. So that you can be seen.
Right on.
All right, just so you all can see what's going on. That's the Greek yogurt.
Mm-hmm. Add to this.
You sure? What is that?
This is the Dijon.
That much Dijon?
Well,
You know what? You know you're a good chef when you don't have to worry about.
The recipe, like I gave you the recipe, so when
Okay.
you want it,
So the
you wanna
recipe.
post it somewhere.
Hey, gotta listen to house music.
This is shallots. Now shallots
Uh-huh.
are like if an onion and garlic got together and made a baby. This is not shallot.
This is what I'm smelling.
Right, smell that
So the
strong
onions and the garlic mixed together.
Well, no, that's what shallot is. It's like onion and garlic. It's not onion and garlic.
Not in garlic.
It's an actual
It's
ball.
a family.
It's
Okay.
like in a family of onions.
Gotcha.
But
You
it's
see
sweet
that?
and it's not so pungent and crazy. All right.
All
now,
mixed in here together.
in here we have French tarragon, licorice kind of flavor.
Uh-huh.
Salt, pepper.
Salt and
And
pepper.
it's kosher salt, and this is basil. Dry
And basil.
All right.
All right. See all of that?
All right,
Gets
so-
dumped right in
Yeah,
there.
2 teaspoons of each item right here.
Already
Go
measured
ahead.
out.
Yep, already
He
measured
comes
out.
so ready. This chef is the bomb. He comes ready.
I come ready. I'm gonna mix this up like I'm cooking. I'm sitting
It's
in
house
school at the
music.
same time. Check me out.
Stir it all together.
Incorporate all this stuff.
I'm gonna put this recipe up on our page though. We're gonna list the recipe on all our pages so that
If
you
you
all
want to hit
can.
me up on Facebook, yo. What's up?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
See, look at that. That
That
looks
turkey.
good.
And understand this: if you roast a turkey off, we're not talking about time and temperature.
Mhm.
You should put that turkey up within 2 hours. You know how people roast a turkey off at 11 a.m. and you come over at 4 p.m.
Okay.
and you eating turkey.
No, shouldn't do that.
And you wonder how come the next day you feeling kind of
2 hours.
right. Everything within 2 hours you put in the refrigerator.
Okay.
So that leftover turkey, we're gonna add that in there. All right.
And you just peel it off, take the skin off,
Peel
and
it
then
off,
just
take the skin off.
okay.
Right.
All right.
Then I'm gonna add.
So this is gonna be so much better than that boring old turkey and cheese sandwich.
All right. Some celery.
Listen to our house music. What's up?
Cranberries, because it's Thanksgiving, right?
A celery, cranberries,
Red
the grapes.
grapes.
Yum.
You want to mix this up together, incorporate everything together.
Gotta break it down. All right, we coming back. This like our cooking music right here.
Well, I'm unplugged now. I can't even hear myself. Oops.
See, you all gotta log in and download the app so that you can listen to the house music on Wednesdays to go along with the video that you see. Yes.
Look at the colors here. You know, so you got this turkey. So you know what you should be after you go shopping.
You said what?
Thanksgiving. You go shopping on Thanksgiving.
Yes, put it back in right here.
Play games. You know, weekends. I know a lot of people. They're having game night at their house on the weekends.
Of the Thanksgiving.
Yeah, after Thanksgiving on the weekends, because you know you got families visiting. So what else we gonna do? Let's have an activity, a family activity, game night. I'm like championship Jenga player of the Midwest.
You know what? And we do a lot of family. We go bowling. You know, there's always a good movie that comes out on Thanksgiving weekend. You know, go to the movies and hang out.
Right, but now you're eating healthier. So I get all that fattening food.
Gotta get a move.
All right, gotta get the move. But now you just turned something that you had tomorrow's leftovers into something that's
that's a good lunch. Like
that's a good lunch. Have
good afternoon lunch. Get some of this.
Multi-grain.
Can I have a glass of wine with that?
Yeah. I highly recommend a Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay. Sauvignon Blanc.
From New Zealand. Okay, you know, trust me, that passion fruit flavors, the nose and everything goes well with this.
I just want y'all to see how good that looks. How good that looks. All right. We are back. And over the break, while we were listening to that house music, we were putting together our chef's turkey in the place of chicken salad. And so, of course, like I said, you cannot. I have Chef David Blackman in the studio with me today. And the room now smells like somebody's restaurant. It's fantastic. It just smells so good in here. Now, so he took the yogurt, and we're going to put this recipe up, FYI. We're going to put the recipe up. Don't get mad. Don't start posting and texting me like, where's the recipe? We're going to put the recipe up. So he put the Greek yogurt.
Creamy Dijon mustard, French tarragon, basil, salt, pepper, shallots. Mix that together like a dressing. Then add the leftover turkey. So, you know, shred your turkey down, you know, dark meat, white meat, it don't matter. Take the skin off, the extra fat, and then put that in there. Celery, cranberries, dried cranberries, and red grapes.
And red grapes. And so then now it's just a matter of we're mixing this up. And you can use this on bread, or you can put this on a bowl of lettuce.
Yeah, you can get lettuce wraps. You can take like a iceberg lettuce, like a taco, and put it in between and have a cold salad that way. Okay, but when you're having, like, I tell people on Thanksgiving weekend, you got your family over, you might have things like game night going on. This is a good game night meal.
Okay.
You know, or a game day meal, you know, if you're playing games. Or you're watching college football, of course. That's what's going on.
Right, now, and then what else? Crackers? Now this looks a little heavy for a cracker. Now what kind of cracker am I going to use?
It is a little heavy for a cracker, but I use table water crackers. I'll just put it right on top of it because a table water cracker, you know, it's just a palate ready for anything.
Okay.
So you don't want to like overdo whatever.
Yeah, no, it's just like you don't really need anything, but if you just wanted to try to create a semi-meal, you could do that, and you can put them in wraps, like real wraps, like a spinach or tomato basil wraps. Yes.
So some lettuce in there, and then add that in there, roll it up, cut it no bias. Now you're good to go for lunch.
And now you're good to go for lunch. And for that weekend while we're there, and you might want to save some and take it to work for a couple of days as well too afterwards. This is a good lunch, you know, during the lunch. Now, you had measured yours out, I guess, because you know chefs, they just start throwing stuff in. They know what stuff is. They know what it's gonna taste like. But it looked like he was just throwing everything in there. But you had it measured out. You knew what you were doing.
Yeah, when I do things like this, I always come prepared.
Okay.
So
the studio audience, the studio staff around here is going to enjoy a good lunch today. Compliments of Bertina Power and the Empower Hour, and of course Chef David Blackman over here, who is the renowned chef that I remember you at Blue 47. We're getting the good food over there. We miss Blue 47, but then it was shortly after that you went on with CPS and have been working to help not only the homeless, which you do on a monthly basis, but the youth understand this business. Now, do I recall you have a big event, or what is that, the Around the World?
That's our capstone. That's going to happen on May 4th of 2018. It's going to be at Washburn Culinary Institute at Kennedy King. Every school is doing a different country. They have to do a presentation of the country's soul, its government, society, and then they have to offer 2 to 3 dishes that reflects that country's soul.
Now, but that's open to the public, or is that
open to the public?
It is open to the public. So for lunch,
my program is spent as 100% grant funded. So you guys pay for it. Thank you very much, and myself, and everybody out there. So we give you a date. It's open to the public. It's from 11:30 to 1:30. Come on through, and the kids got to present, and that's part of their whole thing. It's their final presentation. When they graduate, they have to do some sort of final thing.
And you give the scholarships away on that day, right?
I
or
give about
announcement.
$60,000 away.
Yes, I went to this. Michelle said we love Blue 47. We surely did. We used to be on there after our chapter meetings on a Friday. Remember that?
God bless the hustle, but rest in peace, Blue 47.
Yes, rest in peace, Blue 47. But this was the chef behind that Blue 47. So, right. So this is the same one that is coming to you today with this. And I mean, you know, most people know I only eat seafood, but if this same salad I can have with some shrimp and crab and
yes.
See, yes, you can take the same salad. It smells so good. So the staff here is gonna have to do the tasting for me and tell us how fantabulous it is, because if it looks and smells this good, it must taste exceptional. I know that for a fact. I know it is for a fact. So chef, and all the chefs you hollered out, gave a shout out to out there that are also feeding for the homeless, not just on Thanksgiving. And that's why I wanted to honor you with this Doing Good in the Hood, because you're doing yours every month and have been for 3 years. This is not just the holiday time. You say those individuals, your give back is for them to have that on a monthly basis, know that they can get a hot restaurant style, cooked, fresh meal, and it's their meal, not leftovers from somewhere else.
And I'm also starting to have my own children. They're going to be working with me.
Okay, well you can take mine down there with you. Yeah, no, because community service is what we do, and it's what we are known for within the sorority, and it is something that I do, and I have tried to educate him on that giving back very early on, right? So you're doing that. How old are your twins? 13, yeah. So Brandon is 9, about to go on 10, and he has done 3 or 4 community service events and programs like the lunch bag, hashtag lunch bag.
Right.
He's painted some fences for, you know, the neighborhood works, and we've also given food to the shelter, down there on it's on Canal now. It used to be on State Street. Pacific Garden. Yes.
When my kids were his age, they started the lemonade stand during the house party picnic.
Okay.
We raised thousands of dollars, and they give all the money to Laura Beeler Children's Hospital.
Oh, I love
so
that.
We have the lemonade, the Blackman Twins lemonade stand.
The Blackman Twins lemonade stand. All right. Well, thank you, because we are patients of Laura Beeler with my youngest son, you know, who has cerebral palsy. Right. So that is great. So thank you, Chef, for coming on. And again, congratulations, and any support that myself, UBM, and our listeners can give you and all the other chefs for what it is that you do. If we need to start raising and dropping off paper plates and napkins and forks and what have you to ensure the paper goods, that all the food that you're cooking.
Yeah, we can make it a UBM sponsored event.
Oh, sounds good to me. We'll be talking to Dr. Finney about that. Yes.
Leon's Reels and I'm the right to drive. Now, some of it might end up in the chef's stomach because I like some rib tips.
Right. Because he's opening that next Wednesday, a week from today.
Right down the street from my house.
Right.
Thank you, Denzel Washington, for shouting out Leon, so we can get a Leon.
I know we can get a Leon back in the business. Did you see the grub? What is going on up in here?